Hello everyone, I am logging in for Facebook Live this evening. If you're joining me, please say hello. Looking forward to spending some time with you all this evening. All right, I am just checking in, seeing if there are any comments. Definitely go ahead and comment. And then I'll know I've got some friends out there. I'm just kind of cleaning up things here. All right. Okay. All righty, I'm just waiting for you all. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. All right. It's about 7:29 p.m. Hi, Gail. How are you? Good to have you here. Thanks for joining. Hello, everyone. I am in a totally different location tonight, so everyone keep your fingers crossed that the internet works well and that we won't have any issues. Hi, Nancy. How are you? It's nice to be with y'all. I've missed you. Hi, Bess. Hi, Diane. Happy Wednesday. My setup tonight is totally different, as you can tell. I'm in a different location. I'm using a different camera stand. I have different lighting, so I have no idea how this is going to go, but we're going to go with the flow. How about that? I'll wait another minute and we'll get started, and I'll tell you what we've been up to. And I have some pictures of the boys tonight as well. Hi, Corinne. How are you? It's nice to be back. It's nice to be back with you all. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hello, Simone. We had a lovely Thanksgiving spent with family and lots of eating, of course. So it was really fun to be with everyone. So I know, don't you like the mirrors behind me? I know you have the effect that, you know, like I'm in a studio and everything looks much bigger, right? Hi, Margaret. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Carol. Hello. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. It's really nice to be with you all. I am going to share some pictures of the grandsons this evening, tell you a little bit about the move, and we are going to make a fun book treat box, and I'll even show you. Here we go. So we're going to be making this book treat box this evening. Okay, and this is one of our book treat boxes that we sell. I'm going to tell you all about it. If you are a Hostess Club member, you will be creating one this weekend. Whoops, my candy fell out. I can't wait to share this with y'all. It's really fun. So yeah, it'll be something fun. If you don't have the book treat boxes, and I haven't looked at inventory status today, but hopefully they're available. That's what I'm hoping, since this is what we're going to be doing this evening. So yeah, it'll be really fun. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you all. Okay, so let's see. We've had Thanksgiving. I guess we moved 2 weeks ago today. And so the move went well. The weather was nice. It wasn't cold, just a tiny bit of rain, not very much. And we were able to fill 4 pods. And then they left us, the pods left the very next morning to go to wherever it is they go. Fingers crossed, right? So we are very close to moving. We're going to close on our house December 16th, which is a Monday. And the 17th, the pods will arrive at some point during the day. And then on Wednesday, December 18th, the movers will come and spend the day with us. So it did take the movers an entire day to pack us up. but everything went really well, as far, you know, as well as any move can go. There were a few glitches, but nothing that we couldn't, you know, take care of. So it's been kind of nice to have a reprieve and just kind of rest. And enjoy Thanksgiving with our family. And so hopefully once we get moved in, we'll be able to enjoy Christmas with them as well. So hello everyone. So if you are new tonight, welcome to Facebook Live in the Hive. My name is Tammy Shia, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Delighted to be back with you on this Wednesday night. I may be back next week at some point. I am thinking next Wednesday night as well. We have a brand new mini that's going to launch on, I believe, January 2nd. Or I could have the date wrong because I don't have a calendar in front of me. So I'm going to be talking about product shares. So next week I'd like to show you the designer paper shares, the embellishment shares, and the ribbon shares. And I can tell you, I've done all the pricing, and this time around, it's very economical. There are less ribbons in the catalog, less embellishments, and less designer papers. And so it's going to make it really economical to purchase an entire box. Hi, Mary Kay. Hello, Joyce. All right. Hi, Susan. Hi, Sonia. I hope I'm saying hello, Deborah and Lisa. Okay, I think I've got everybody. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'll try and pop on next week, hopefully next Wednesday night, share the product share box with you and what that's going to entail. So we'll keep fingers crossed. I'll be back to do that next week, okay? All right, so now I thought I'd show you some pictures of the boys because it's been a minute, right? Yes, Mary Kay, I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you and your family did. I hope all of you did. All right, so photos. Let me see. Well, first, I'll share with you Mr. Ferris. Now, Ferris went to the eye doctor, and he has a very bad astigmatism. And so he is wearing some glasses that will hopefully correct his vision now. And so later, when he's a little bit older, he won't need glasses at all. So, hi, Aunt Ethel. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Carolyn. So let me show you Mr. Ferris. He's adorable in his glasses. He even looks like a little Harry Potter or a little professor. He's super cute. So here he was. This was just Monday. And his other grandma was babysitting that day, and it was super chilly, and she took him for a stroll, and she's got him all wrapped up. He is so cute, wrapped up with his little glasses. Isn't he cute? So I am a little partial, I know. And let's see. We've got another picture of Mr. Ferris in this tunnel. Now, this is a brand new little tunnel that is at his other grandma's house, and he loves to crawl through it. So again, this is Ferris, and this picture I think was taken yesterday or the day before. So I'm telling you, he's cute and he's growing like crazy. Isn't it hilarious? And then here is another little one of our Mr. Ferris. There he is. We were at my mom's on Saturday having Thanksgiving. And he had on his loungewear. I bought him that little outfit. And it's got gingerbread houses on it and gingerbread boys. So he was wearing his loungewear. He's army crawling and, you know, talking up a storm. So almost sitting up on his own. He does need a little assistance for that. I know, aren't they cute? So there he is with the glasses. Now let me show you some more cuteness, okay? This is our Milesy. So there's Miles, and my niece had given him this little Harry Potter sweatshirt as his birthday gift, because they're turning one next Tuesday. So, and we're gonna have a big birthday party this Sunday for the little boys. So there's Miles, and let's see, I'll find some more for you with Miles. Here's Miles. Now this little outfit was given to him by my sister. So it's a Grinch outfit. Those are his jammies. So there's my daughter Andrea holding Miles there. So I know they're just so fun right now. Miles is sitting up really well. He is super strong, not yet crawling, but he will get there. So anyway, I can't believe it's just about been a year. How did this happen, right? How did it happen? Here's another one of Miles. I'm sitting there holding him there. And my daughter and I had to go to Duke University Hospital this week for a checkup for Miles and some testing. And so we stopped by the Ronald McDonald House, and they are decorated for Christmas. And the fire was going, and it was just a really cold, blustery day in North Carolina. And we went by there because last year this time, my daughter and my son-in-law were living there. They stayed at the Ronald McDonald House for 35 days. So that's their home away from home. And whenever we go to Duke University, we always stop by to say hello. So there they are. There's the pictures for you. Oh, wow, Corinne, her grandson is turning 4 on Monday. So that'll be December 9th. And the twins are December 11th. So I guess that's next Wednesday. Honestly, ladies, I don't have a calendar in front of me. I need one. All right. Okay, so there is a lot going on in the Stampin' Up! World, and so I do want to give you a list of those promotions, and so I'm just going to chat a few minutes about that, and then we're going to make a really fun Christmas treat, okay? All right, so we have got some brand new kits. This kit just launched yesterday. It's called the Cherry Blossom Treat Boxes Kit. Aren't they lovely? They are so pretty. It'd be great for a shower gift, wedding favors. So keep that in mind as you're planning. And then also there is a brand new perpetual calendar. And I've been wanting one of these so I can put all my customer birthdays in it. So this is what I'm going to use. Isn't that awesome? So Perpetual Beauty is the name of it, and you can find it on the website, okay? And Last Chance Products, they just launched yesterday as well. And I did look at everything yesterday that is on the Last Chance list. But of course I won't be able to remember it all tonight to tell you. But the easiest way to find out what's retiring is to go to the Stampin' Up! Online store and go to the Last Chance Products list, okay? And you will find them there. And I may refer to that tonight as well. And then the last announcement is we have a brand new host code. Uh-oh, that says November. And it should say December. Did I mess that up? I did. Ladies, this is the December host code. And I am going to correct that after this evening. Okay, so the host code is correct, but it's for this month. It is for December, okay? So Simone sent the boys some lovely clothes, just absolutely precious. So Simone, I'll see the boys this weekend, and we will put some of those clothes on so you can see how cute they are in them. So that was so sweet of you, Simone. Thank you so very much. Very thoughtful. All right, I think that's everything. There's also some new designer papers that have been refreshed, and you can find that as well in the online store, okay? Any questions for me as far as any Stampin' Up! Promotions? Anything you can think of? I'm gonna move my laptop out of the way. All right, okay. So I think we're ready to get started. Okay, our lighting tonight is not the best, but we are going to make do, and I have a little handy dandy light here that I'm actually going to put right over my hands as well. Okay, so I hope that's going to be helpful. I want to show you, I did need my laptop for one more little thing. Okay, here we go. Hang on. Now I can't reach it, but that's okay. All right. Let's switch on over to my hands then. We're going to do it this way. These are book treat box measurements, all right? And so put that light there. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm going to stop talking so that my words are not coming across the screen. And that way you can get a screenshot of tonight's measurements, all right? All right, so there they are, and now I'm going to show you those pieces. So Corinne just asked, is your husband going to do his tags this year? Well, Corinne, we haven't thought much about it because of the big move. So I don't know if he will do them now, but maybe he can guest appear in January when we're all settled. Oh, I love it. He would love that comment, by the way. I'll make sure I tell him. All right, so let's start with the pieces, and I've showed, just in case you didn't see the project, it's right here, okay? And so we're gonna do some stamping. We're gonna open up that flap. It's got some peppermints in it, okay? And it says the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear, and that's from the Elf movie. So this is all about elves, naughty or nice. And these are your elf pillows, okay? The peppermints are your elf pillows, wrapped with love. And then you could put a gift card in here, or if you had some flatter candy, it'll work. I'll show you this. If you put the pillows in like this does not want to close, all right? So if you have flat peppermints, it'll work. So what I do is I just put my elf pillows on top, okay? So that's what I do with mine to get them to all fit. All right, so these are the book treat box measurements for this project. So Simone says, on the exclusive online store, the haunted house came back again. Oh, very good. Simone, I did not catch that. So that is really, really good to know. Awesome. So ladies, grab the haunted house now. Do not wait, okay? Thank you, Simone. I was not aware of that. I'm glad you like the box. So if you're a Hostess Club member, you're making the box this month, okay? You'll be making it this weekend. All right, so let me show you my DSP, okay? Hello, Tina. We are using, and actually, this is part of our giving campaign, and I'm gonna show you the designer paper in just a second. I am trying to find it. Okay, so our Making a Difference program is this designer paper right here. And when you purchase a package of this paper, Stampin' Up! Will make a $3 donation to local children's charities, okay? So this is the paper we're using tonight. We are also going to be using the Take a Bow. So let's look at that real quick. We're using this paper here, Take a Bow bundle, all right? Or the Take a Bow 6x6 designer paper, all right? So those are the two that I chose. You can use any of your Christmas paper, all right? Anything will work, okay? All right. All right, 2 DSP pieces. DSP is designer series paper. This is going to be for the top of the box and it is going to be for the inside right here, okay? So you need these two pieces, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. All right, 2 of those. Then you're going to need a designer paper strip. This is for the flap. So this is 3 3/4 by 1 inch. Oh, good, Susan. That is awesome. Susan's got it. So see this little flap? This is what we're going to do with that. That's the paper we're using, okay? All right. So if you don't have these papers, don't get hung up on the fact that you cannot make this, all right? Any Christmas paper is going to do, I promise. All right, we need another strip of designer paper. It is right here again. Same Christmas pack, which is Sentimental Journey, I believe is the name. Sentimental Christmas. And this is measuring 1 inch by 9 inches, all right? 1 inch by 9 inches. Yes, Simone, great question. I do plan to give you the PDFs for the words elf pillow and for the elf quote. Yeah, so we'll talk about that when we get to it this evening. That's a great question. All right, 1 by 9 for your designer paper strip. Then you're going to need another piece of designer paper. By the way, look, mine is different. Do you see this designer paper strip? It's different than the one I'm using tonight. Okay, so see, it's in Sentimental Christmas designer paper pack, but it's 2 different designer pieces of paper, all right? Okay, yeah, I like that ribbon candy print as well, Susan. It's really pretty. We're going to be scoring this together so we can go over score lines when we get ready to do this, okay? And then you're going to need a piece of Real Red Cardstock. And this is for inside the box in the very bottom. So let me show you that. If you go to the very bottom, you're going to add this inside, okay? So we'll do that later as well. And that is 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. So those are the pieces we're going to be using. And again, Simone had asked me about the quote. Yes, I am going to provide the quote to you, okay? It's not on my blog yet. It will be. And then I also have a file for elf pillows, and I will provide that PDF as well on my blog, but it's not there yet, okay? I really hope it'll be tomorrow, but tomorrow I have lots of cutting to do for my hostess clubs. I have a ton of paper cutting to do. So most of my day will be paper cutting, all right? All right, well, let's get started. And let's see where we want to begin. Why don't we talk about the boxes, okay? And I am going to move that out of the way. The boxes come in a package like this, and they're called book treat boxes. They're white. They are food safe, and they're item number 164048. There are 10 in a package, okay? So you will have 10 of this, and you're going to have 10 for the bottom of the box. And I'm going to show you how to assemble it, okay? All righty, let me get that out of the way. And I think we are going to be ready to get started. All right, let's work on the outside of the treat box, okay? So this is the front of the box, and this is the flap that is actually going to fold over like that, all right? Oh, and I do have one more thing to tell you, and this is really important. This idea was inspired by Jill Olson. She is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and Jill's blog is Stampin' Jill, and she was my inspiration for this. So a lot of those measurements came from Jill. She gets all the credit. I just expanded on it a bit, okay? So be aware of that. All right, so here are my designer paper pieces. So let's start there. How about that? Simone, I wish you could help me cut paper. Believe me, it's gonna be a long day of paper cutting. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my Tombow liquid glue because when I do that, I've got a little bit of movement in the paper. All right. And we're going to pick that up. By the way, this is the front. And what I'm going to do is I am going to center this on the front. And you see how I am able to kind of move my paper around until I get it where I want it. And for those of you just joining, the measurements were shared in the very beginning of the video, okay? All right, let's do the inside while we're at it. It's easier to do this before you build your box. I learned the hard way, okay? I learned that the hard way. I put my box together and then I tried to do everything. All right, and this goes inside. And we're gonna put it right here. And again, we're gonna center it. All right. Okay, so that is done, front and inside cover. So now we want to find the designer paper for the flap, okay? We're gonna do the very same thing. This time, I'm going to add my adhesive to the actual flap. It makes it easier for picking up designer paper and putting it back down. So here we go. All right, and do notice this. See, this is the front. I put the designer paper right here, okay? Because this is going to wrap around and be like this, okay? So this is how you want to apply your designer paper strip. Now I'm gonna flip it over and you're gonna notice that I have plenty of designer paper that I can trim. And so that's what I'm doing now. All right. Okay. And then this part is all done for you. How about that? All right, well, let's go ahead and let's talk about our box, okay? So you're going to notice with the box, it already has all its score lines. No scoring for you. You're gonna also notice that it has tear and tape already applied. You're going to notice inside here, tearing tape is already applied, okay? So we don't even have to worry about that. So now we're going to fold our box score lines just like this. Okay, there we go. Now I am going to peel that off, okay? I'm gonna bring these flaps up. I'm gonna wrap this around and I'm going to put it in place. That is how easy it is to put one side together, okay? I'm gonna turn around to this side, do the very same thing. I'm gonna peel this off and just wrap it around those flaps. And this is done. Just like that, super, super easy for you to do. Now you have this strip, and I believe this strip was 1 inch by 9 inches. And we're gonna go ahead and apply it to the box before we add it here, okay? And you're going to be covering 3 sides of the box. Again, Tombow liquid glue because I can move my designer paper around if I need to. I'll just do one side right now. And I don't believe this paper's directional, and so that means I can just put it on here and not worry about the direction. I don't think it's gonna matter. All right, I give that like a few minutes to dry. It only takes really a second, not even a few minutes. And now I'm going to do this side. And we're going to apply this or adhere it to this side of the box. So you're covering 3 sides, okay? All right, now it's gotten really, really quiet. So either you really love the box and you're concentrating, or I've lost all of you. So I hope you're still there. Everything is looking good on my end as far as the internet. And now we're going to do this side. Okay. All right. And actually, my designer paper is probably 1/8 of an inch short. You are not going to notice it in the project. Maybe when I cut paper tomorrow, I will add an extra 1/4 inch. So making those corners takes up some of that paper. Okay. But again, you're not going to notice it, and it's just not going to be an issue, okay? Everybody's mesmerized and concentrating. All right, so they're done. We got our 3 sides done. And now we're going to peel these off, okay? And we're going to add the box. These are so easy to make, ladies. These are great for your gift cards this Christmas. They're great for candy. Any treat you can think of that will fit in this box. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm holding the flap down, and I'm holding this side down as well. And now I'm just gonna try and center this as best I can. Oh, and the other thing you do want to do, and this is really important, so hang on 1 minute. I'm gonna get mine down and then I'm gonna show you. All right, I might take that back up. Do you see this score line right here? Right here, okay? I want that box to be right up against it, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, and I just remembered this, I made mine the other day, so I've kind of forgotten how things go. All right, here we go. And then if you have a bone folder, which believe it or not, I do have a bone folder. I didn't pack it in one of the pots, but I don't know where it is right this second. But anyway, just make sure that you're burnishing this so that it will just sit right in there, and you've got it. Okay, so that's the box. Yeah, these would be wonderful for your granddaughter, Susan. Oh, and you can mail them. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, you Zoom craft with them. Oh my gosh, I love that. That is awesome. All right, so there is a piece of tape here, okay? And when you close your box, you can peel that tape and it will hold it, but we don't want to do that, okay? So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to score our large piece of designer paper, okay? So we need to get that done so we can put in the box. Alrighty, so I'm gonna bring in my Stampin' trimmer, and I think I'm gonna need my long arm here. All right, what else do I need? I need measurements. Let me grab that, and I'm gonna grab a sip of water as well. Okay, we are ready. All right, so we're gonna do some scoring along the 11-inch side. Now remember, this is 3 3/8 of an inch, and I will show you that. Again, if you're just joining, the measurements were given in the very front of the video today, the broadcast. All right, so 3 3/8, that's what you need to have, okay? By 11 inches. And so our first score line is going to be 2.5 inches. I'm gonna move my cutting blade totally out of the way so that I don't cut the paper. And I'm just gonna be using my scoring blade here, okay? And then we're gonna move to 5 inches. and then 7.5 inches, and 10 inches. All right. And I think that's going to do it. If it doesn't do it, then we know that I have typed in the wrong measurement number. So we hope that's not the case. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold all my score lines. There's another one. And then there is another one. All right. And this would also be a good time for you to have your bone folder. Okay. So this is what you have. This is going to be shorter on this end, and that is okay. All right. But this is the interior of the box. Let me show you the original. The original is this one with the stripes. So I just want to show you, it does not matter if you're using a different piece of designer paper. I think sometimes we get hung up that it has to be identical to the sample. I'm like that myself. And so I just want to reassure you that it's going to be beautiful no matter what you do. All right, so what we're going to do here is, do you see this shorter piece here? This piece I am actually going to put inside the box. All right, so I'll use some seal with this. All right, make sure I got that shorter piece. That's all you have to make sure you do. All right, I'm going to close this up. Am I going to close it up? Let's see. I am going to put this in here. Yes. Just like that. Okay, now this is taped in here. Okay. So there we go. That one is taped in there. All right. Now, I'm going to finish it off with a little piece of Real Red Cardstock. Okay. Because I just wanted it to be nice and finished on the inside. And I think what I'll do is, you know, we have a couple of choices here. I could put Tombow glue in here. Maybe that's what I'll do. I mean, we could use some Stampin' seal on the back of the cardstock. There are lots of ways for you to adhere this. I'm just trying to think of what is easiest without getting too messy. And I'm just adding a little bit of glue. I'm not overdoing it. Okay. So that's added in there. And then I can put this in here. Okay. I'm going to really stuff it in here. And when you do that, it does begin to lay down. So it actually looks really nice when it's done. Okay. So that's the inside to finish it off. This would be a great place for that gift card. Okay. And then you could put your elf pillows up here on top, okay? Originally, my thought was, let's put the elf pillows in the bottom. But when I do that, it doesn't, I mean, it still closes. You really could. Let's see, if you put a third elf pillow in here, I don't know if it'll work. Let's see. Yeah, it gets a little bit harder to work. But you know what? It does work. So maybe, I think I will put my pillows in the very, very bottom. All right, we'll take those out for now. We'll talk about the pillows later. I'll tell you where I got them and what I found to be the easiest thing to do. All right, so let's decorate now. We'll get to the stamping part now, okay? And I don't know if any of you recognize this stamp set. It is on the Last Chance product list. And it's called Naughty and Nice. And we're going to be using the hat. And we're going to use this piece. And we're going to use this and this and this. All right. So I think you're going to love it. By the way, this is with one of our current punches. Can't think of the name of that punch right now, but I know you know which one it is. All right, and you can put from the Kitchen of Mrs. Claus, you could put that right in there. It would work perfectly. All right, so that is called Naughty and Nice. All right, so let's start with some garden green. And I've already packed up everything for classes this weekend, so I'm digging through my tub as we go. And that way, I can make sure that I've packed everything. Okay, now let's do stamps. Let me grab those. By the way, we're using Garden Green ink, and you are going to need 1, 2, 3 of these. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get 3 stamped, okay? That's the first thing we're going to do. And then I'll show you which punch to use. It works with one of our punches. I may want to re-ink my Garden Green for this weekend. And there's another one. Yeah, I think I will re-ink this for the weekend. And we can put it right there. Okay. Now let's talk about the punch. It is the 1 3/4 inch punch, okay? And we are going to just put this right here. Get those punched out. They align beautifully. Here is another one. And one more. All right, so 3 of those. Well, hello, Emily. Hi, Becky. Thanks for joining me this evening. Nice to have you. All right. Ooh, my punch just jumped. All right, so now let's go ahead and stamp from the North Pole Elves in red. All right, so that's going to be Real Red. And we'll test this ink pad to make sure that it is working well. We're going to need 1 of these. And you're just going to stamp. Actually, when you stamp it towards the bottom of the circle because we're going to put a Santa hat right on top, okay? All right, let's check out our other stamping. We need to do naughty and nice. And we'll put that one like right in the center. All right. And here is my Garden Green. This is my Garden Green Stampin' Right marker. And I'm going to check naughty this time. I did nice on the first one, and now I'm going to check naughty. Okay. And let's look at that last one. The last one's also in red. So let's get that one done. Let's move these 2 out of the way so we don't mess them up. That's the hat. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and put that down here. And it won't be upside down for long. And we're going to be using the 3/4 inch punch, okay? One of my faves. It is retired, but I just love this punch. All right. And so that is now done. Let's see what else is going on here. I think we've got our stamping done except for the Santa hat. So let's do that. We will need to stamp it in the black Memento ink, okay? Because we are going to do some fussy cutting. I hear the groans. And we're going to color it as well. Now, when it comes to coloring, you can use any red marker. You can use Real Red. You can use Poppy Parade. You can use Cherry Cobbler, okay? You can use light or dark. It's just for Santa's hat. So, it's really not a big deal, okay? Now we'll take a few minutes to cut out Santa's hat, and then we'll start embellishing our box. Does that sound good? I'm going to move my stamps out of the way. I'll move that out of the way as well. The hat is fairly easy to cut out. I'm just going to go around it. If you have some teeny tiny little white pom-poms, it would be so cute to put one at the end of this Santa hat. Now, as many of you know, I'm moving, so most of my things are packed, including my mini white pom-poms. but something to think about. You can also use some Wink of Stella to really dress it up as well. And I think my Wink of Stella made the move, I think. I think I saw her. All right, well, let's go ahead now, and it looks like we can do some of the assembly, okay? All right, so here we are. We've got our little flap here, and we are going to want to put this little garden green circle over it. So be careful where your dimensionals are going to go. And I'll give you a hint, and then I'll tell you where you can find the circle, okay? If you put a dimensional there, and here, and here, I think this will work beautifully. Now, our garden green circle is from Spotlight on Nature. So that's where you're gonna find it. You're just gonna be centering that circle there. And my Spotlight on Nature dies are right here. And it's this one right here, okay, of this design. This is the fun part because we get to pop all of these things up. Oh, and I forgot, well, we haven't put the thing on yet, so that's why we haven't done Santa. All right, I'm kind of happy tonight. I'm using a lot of dimensionals here. Might as well, right? All right.
We don't have to move that.
Okay. And then we're going to center this right along here. We're going to center it. There it is. Now, what did I do with Santa's hat? I cut it out. Let me see. It's not there. Y'all help me. Oh, there it is. I thought for sure I'd lost it. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if I lost it. I have been missing a lot of things. I've been misplacing things. So we'll put just a little dimensional this there and pull this off. And then we can just kind of hang our little hat here. See? Isn't that fun? And so the top is now done. And now we're going to move to the inside. So I'm going to show you the PDFs that I will provide to you once I get them on my blog, okay? This is the first PDF. You're going to see that there are 3 of the Elf movie quotes. And let me get the die. What you'll do is you will trim off some of the paper here and trim off a side of the piece here, and then run it through your Stampin' Cut emboss machine, okay? And this is how you want to center this. And this is from the Nested Essentials dies, okay? And it is the largest pennant, okay? Or banner, whatever you want to call it. And that's the largest one, and you'll be able to get 3 out of 1 sheet of paper, all right? I am loving the fact that y'all are constantly misplacing things as well. Nancy says, I vacuumed my craft room, and I think most of the stuff in the canister were dimensional papers. They are everywhere. Oh my gosh, they move everywhere. And Susan says, I lost one of the deer face builders from Reindeer Fun. I've looked everywhere. Oh my gosh. It's so easy with all these little things for us to misplace them, right? Okay, so everybody understand? I will have a PDF for you, okay? I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but I'll try and have it up at least by Monday. And then you'll be able to print this, print it in color, and then use your Nested Essentials dies for cutting out, okay? And then you'll have it. You will have that. So we'll get back to my box. And I've already printed, or cut mine out, printed and cut it out. And I just use copy paper. You could certainly use Air White cardstock, but I thought, you know what? This works just fine. And I am limited on white cardstock right now because, you know, I don't have my usual 8 packages. They're packed up. So, you know, I have like 1.5 packages. So, all right. So we're just peeling this off and it will get centered. And we're just going to center it right here. And that is all you have to do with that. Now, let's talk peppermints. The last I checked, they're available December 23rd. Any news on that? Do we have any other news? We are definitely going to be using peppermints this weekend for our projects. So hopefully we won't run out. I don't think we will. I'll put this one here. And then I'll get an itty bitty one. So there is a small, a medium, and a large, okay, for your peppermints. And they, I think, have been the hottest thing on the market. All right. All right, so that is done. Now, our very next piece, we're going to do the naughty and nice, okay? Which goes right here. This is the one. And we're going to add dimensionals to this. And we're going to center this as well. Okay? And then our next one is going to be elf pillows. So let me show you that PDF. It is right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 21 elf pillow things on this sheet of paper. All right, so you'll have a PDF with these as well. And I did use the double oval punch. And we're going to use one right now. And what I'll do is I am just going to cut this. I would normally do this with my Stampin' trimmer. But anyway, I can also fussy cut it. All right, so we're going to move in here. We're going to use that smaller piece. Also, by the way, I just... I used copy paper for this too. I did not use cardstock. Okay. Is that right? Let's see here. All right, we got it. All right. Okay, so that is done. And then we do need a green piece of cardstock. And but that is going to go right here. So let me see where I have put my green cardstock. I know I had some. All right, let's see. Green cardstock. It is here, I promise. All right. Hang on a second. Okay, I had to go all the way around the table to get the cardstock. Oh, sorry about that. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, here we go. That's what we need. Okay, that's what we need. And then we're gonna pop up this as well. I know, I love this punch. Love the punch. It's a great one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. You know what? That little thing, I missed that little part. Hang on, we'll do another one real quick, okay? That little end was just cut off. All right. Maybe it's because I didn't have my glasses on. That's probably what it was. All right. And you're just going to center it in here. There we go. Work that time. All right. So let's get the dimensionals on this. And now I'm going to start trimming here. All right. Yeah, I know. I can't wait for those peppermints to come back. How about everybody else? They have been probably the most popular embellishment. They just have to be, right? All right, this goes right here. Okay, so we've done that. And then this piece, now this piece I'm actually not going to pop up. But you know what? Why not? I think I should pop it up. Let's pop it up. I taped the original, just so you know. And this one, I've decided to pop it up. So, little bit different. And we'll put that one about right there. There is one more punch that you're gonna want, and it is the 1-inch circle punch. And we need that little circle. Then we're going to take the tinier circle that we did stamp. Let's see, gotta find a piece that I can pop on there. And we're gonna put that right in the middle. And then we'll pop that up as well. Okay. All right, and then let's see, we will put this about right here. Okay, now did I get everything done? I did. Okay, I think everything is done for the treat holder. So I hope you like it. I thought it would be just a really fun little gift with the elf pillows. And if you don't like the puffy ones, you know what? I was going to tell you a little more about those. These are so easy to find. They are by Brock's. Hang on one second. They're right here. And there were 110 in this box. Target, maybe $7. I can't really remember, but it was the most economical one. So these are the puffs or the soft peppermints. And you can certainly use the other Brock's, which are those flatter ones. So we'll put our little elf pillows in and close that up. It's just a little bit harder with the elf pillows, but you know what? It still works, right? It still works. So you can decide, you can definitely use, put your gift cards in there, money, treats, all that kind of good stuff. All right, any questions for me? Can you think of anything? And then I have one more share with you. I'd love to share this bundle with you that is on the last chance list. And you need to take a really good look at it. It's a pretty awesome one that I want to share with you. So any questions about our little elf pillows? Again, I'll try and get those PDFs up on my blog as soon as possible. And I'll also notify everyone that I've done it, okay? All right. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Simone. Oh goodness, I'm so glad you're enjoying the projects. Thank you. Very good. All right. Ooh, they melt good in a cup of coffee, Tina. I've never thought about that. And you know, I love my coffee. Love my coffee. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, hi, Pat. I didn't know you were with us tonight. And Donna likes that it pulls. She likes that the little thing pulls out, which is really kind of fun. So, and somebody just ordered 4 packs of peppermints last time they were in stock. Good for you. That's the way to do it, Corinne. And I know you're referring to the peppermint embellishments. I know. All right. So, just in case you have never noticed this stamp set, it's called Christmas Labels, okay? So whether you've noticed it or not, I really love this set, and I'm just at the point now that I'm beginning to use it, and I just wanted to share it with you. And so I want to show you the different ways it can be used. And there are 4 dies that come with this. And all 4 dies coordinate with every word in this photopolymer stamp set. Okay? So let me show it to you. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. And I might be able to zoom out. Yes. So let me zoom out a little bit. Christmas Labels Bundle. What I've done is I've taken every single word that is in the stamp set. And I'm trying to get this straight. Okay, here we go. Anyway, there they are. These are all the different ways it can be used. And look what you can even do. I ran out of space. This can be used, this die, and you can cut off the bottom of it. So just another way for you to use it. I'm glad you have this, Nancy. I think you'll be glad you did. Grab a screenshot if you want. It definitely gives you some great ideas on how to use this. And this one is so fun, and it has 3 sets of greetings that work with this die shape. I just love that. Love this. So, oh, Corinne says, I originally ordered just the dies, but went back and ordered the stamps too. So, yeah, I mean, it's a really good one. Even though it's retiring, it's on the last chance product list, ladies. Even though it's retiring, I think this is one that you would pull out every holiday season. So, yeah, it's a good one. All right, well, I wanted you to see that just in case I forget to share it at another time. And tonight's project was created with Naughty and Nice. So if you haven't noticed this one, it's on the last chance list as well. All right. So definitely take that one into consideration. Okay. All right. Diane says she's ordering it now. Are you ordering the Christmas labels, Diane? Is that what you're ordering right now? Oh, me. I am such a visual learner, and I don't think I really realized it until I started stamping. And so, you know, I can look at this and I see some possibilities, but when I stamp it out, it's like, wow, look what this stamp set can do. I mean, it's pretty amazing. So, okay. All right. I had a wonderful time this evening. I have really missed y'all. I think it's been 3 weeks. And so I'm just happy to be back with you this evening. I'm going to try and pop in next Wednesday night and talk to you about product shares. I'm going to show you the brand new designer paper, embellishments, and ribbon in case you haven't seen it. It's extremely economical this time, and you'll be able to sign up beginning next week with me, or for those of you who always order my product shares, you can sign up now if you want. Just let me know. Send me a text or an email or Facebook message, and you can go ahead and sign up. But anyway, I hope to have all the details for you next Wednesday night, okay? So I hope you all have a great week. I know everybody, this is a really crazy busy time right now with the holidays. So, and it can be so stressful. So take care of yourselves. That's what I'm trying to do. Take some deep breaths and know that we'll all get through it. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I've missed our time together as well. Have a great week. And I'm going to do my best to pop in next Wednesday night and show you some new product. All right. Have a great week. See you soon. Bye.